Weilà raga, how's it going everybody? I'm walking down this really nice alleyway and I figured I'd make a quick video. I wanted to talk about something that often comes up with my students, and that is, what do you do when you don't know how to say a word and you're here in Italy and obviously you're gonna wanna speak Italian, right? So I obviously am at a level where I've got a lot of vocab, but that doesn't mean that I know everything, especially when it comes to certain technical or specific language. But even if it were to be something simple, the easiest thing you can do is just say it in English. Most people speak English, especially when you're in a situation like in a store or in a hotel, in a restaurant, stuff like that. So what I would say is you can go first with English. What I like to do, to jazz it up a little bit and sort of stay in character, if you will, it's the term I'm gonna use, to basically refer to keep going in Italian. If you don't want to break character, you don't want to step out of that Italian-only world or mode. What I would suggest you do then at that point is say something like, non so come si dice in italiano, in inglese si dice così. Or even just that, in inglese si dice così. And you can even add in, which is something I've been doing, sono americano, scusa. And then what usually happens is they'll compliment you on your Italian, right? They'll be like, oh, that's cool, how'd you learn it? And I'm always open to extending the conversation, even learning more about the people that are there, because I might ask them questions then. And people are much more open. It's a great way to sort of move into something else by giving more info about you, just simply by saying, oh, I'm not from here, I'm on vacation, or I'm American, or whatever you'd like. So yeah, that is my advice. Simply put, to riassumere, right, just to recap, I would say first just go straight with English, okay? And that's gonna depend on your level, so that's definitely more for the, let's say, A1 to B1s, right? Okay? The beginner to lower intermediate. The moment we find ourselves in that B2 and up, okay? So the upper intermediates into the advanced, my recommendation is stay in character, keep speaking Italian, if that is your goal, but communicate in Italian that you're not 100% sure about what you're saying. And if you want to keep the conversation going even longer, because that's also something that comes up a lot with my students, they want to be here and interact with people, you know? An easy way to do that is just to share a very small piece of information about yourself. And that could be as simple as saying, sono americano, or sono qui in vacanza, o sto studiando l'italiano, scusami, non conosco tutte le parole. You know? Most importantly, never panic. It's not a big deal, okay? The person in front of you is not expecting you to fail. They are willing you to succeed. And, well, I don't know about that, but you know what I'm saying. we could be hopeful, okay? We could have some wishful thinking. Anyway, that's gonna be it for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed this little vlog style lesson here in the streets of Como. I didn't tell you guys where I am. So I am on Lago di Como in the town, or this could even be a city, of Como, which is pretty nice. No one ever explained to me that Como is like a proper city. You know, I just only ever thought of the lake, but it's got a really nice city. So I would suggest, as you guys were just able to see, go and walk through the streets. It's pretty nice. So let me know what you guys think down below in the comments section if you have any other questions. And also let me know if you try this out the next time you're just speaking Italian in general with someone, or if you come here to Italy and you find yourself in that situation. All right, guys, that's gonna be it for today's video. Always remember to spread the love, and I shall catch you all in the next one. Va bene? Ciao ragazzi, ciao.